In this video, you are going to learn about properties of addition and subtraction of integers. Let us see the first property. The first property is closure property under addition. See the example. 2 plus 3. What is the sum of 2 and 3? Take 2 positive coins. Take 3 positive coins. Add that. You will get 5 positive coins. So the answer is 5. Let us go for next example. -2 plus 3. Take 2 negative coins, 3 positive coins. Here 1 negative coin and 1 positive coin. -1 plus 1 becomes 0. -1 plus 1 becomes 0. So remaining is 1 positive coin. So the answer is plus 1. Go for next example. +2 added to -3. Take 2 positive coins, 3 negative coins, +1 minus 1 becomes 0. Here +1 minus 1 becomes 0. So remaining is only 1 negative coin. So the answer is -1. So see here, these are all integers. 2 minus 2 plus 2. These are all integers. Added to integers. These are all integers. The sum is also an integer. When integer is added to integer, the sum is also an integer. In general, for any integers a and b, if a and b are any integers, then a plus b is also an integer. This property is called closure property under addition. Let us go for closure property under subtraction. See the first example, +2 minus +3. +3 you have to subtract from +2. So what is the answer? While subtracting, you have to change the sign of the number to be subtracted. Here you have to subtract +3. So change the sign of +3, that becomes -3, then add. While subtracting, change the sign of the number to be subtracted and then add. Now it becomes +2 plus -3. Now take +2 coins minus 3 coins, -3 coins. So here 1 plus 1 minus becomes 0, plus 1 minus 1 becomes 0. So the answer is -1. Take another example. -2 minus +3. +3 to be subtracted from -2. So the number to be subtracted +3, change the sign, -3 and then add. So -2 plus -3. Take 2 negative coins, 3 negative coins. So there are 5 negative coins. So the answer is -5. Here, see here, these are all integers. Integer is subtracted from integer. The answer is also an integer. So in general, for any integers a and b, a minus b is also an integer. This property is called closure property under addition. So we can say integers are closed under addition and subtraction. So let us go for the next property, that is commutative property. Look at the example, -5 added to +3. -5 added to +3. Now here 3 negative points and 3 positive points, that becomes 0. So remaining is 2 negative points. So the answer is -2. Now I will change the order. +3 is written first, then -5. Here -5 plus +3. Now change the order. +3 added to -5. Take +3 coins, -5 coins. So here +3, here -3 becomes 0. So remaining is -2 coins. So -5 added to +3 or +3 added to -5. In both the cases, answers are same. So if we change the order and then add, then answer will not be changed. So for any integers a and b, a plus b is equal to b plus a. This property is called commutative property for integers. While adding, we can change the order and then we can add. It doesn't make any difference. So let us go for subtraction. Here +3 to be subtracted from -5. So change the sign of the number to be subtracted, that is +3 becomes -3, then add -5 plus -3. Take -5 coins, -3 coins. Here all are negative coins. So this becomes -8. Now change the order. If we change the order, +3 comes first and then -5. -5 to be subtracted from +3. Now while subtracting, change the sign of the number to be subtracted, then add. Now +3 plus 5 becomes +8. So the answers are different. While subtracting, if we change the order, the answers will be different. So +3 subtracted from -5 is different from -5 subtracted from +3. So for any integers a and b, a minus b not equal to b minus a. So while subtracting, we should not change the order, that makes difference. So addition is commutative for integers. Addition is commutative for integers, but subtraction is not commutative for integers. Let us see the associative property. Here I have taken three integers, -5, +3 and -2. They are to be added. Now there are three numbers here. I will group the first two numbers, that is -5 and +3. Add this first, -5 added to +3. Now here 3 negative points with 3 positive points cancels out, then remaining -2. So the answer is -2. Now add this -2 to -2. So add this -2 to this -2. So the answer is -4. So I have grouped -5 and 3 first, then added to -2. The answer is -4. Now group in a different way. Now I will group +3 and -2. The numbers are same here. -5 plus 3 and -2. Here also numbers are same. -5 plus 3 -2. Here -5 and +3 group first and then added. Here +3 and -2 group first and then added. Now let us check the answer. +3 added to -2. Now here +2 -2 becomes 0. Remaining is +1. So that should be added to -5. Take -5 coins. Here there is +1. Here -5. Now this cancels out. -1 plus 1. So remaining is -4. So see here, we group these numbers in two different ways. Here these two first, and here we have grouped these two first and then added. So while adding, grouping doesn't make any difference. So for any integers a and b, a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. This property is called associative property of integers. While adding the numbers, we can add in different ways by grouping. So addition is associative for integers, but subtraction is not associative for integers. So let us go for the additive identity property. So -5 is added to 0. What is the answer? -5 added to 0. What is the answer? Answer is -5. When -5 is added to 0, the answer is -5. Now add 0 to -3. What will be the answer? The answer is -3. -9 plus what is equal to -9? Here the taken integer is -9. Added to what number gives the same number? The answer is 0. See here, when integer is added to 0, you will get the same integer. When integer is added to 0, you will get the same integer. So for any integers a plus 0 is equal to a. If you add 0 to any integer, you will get the same integer. This property is called identity property for addition of integers. So 0 is called additive identity for integers. 0 is an additive identity for integers.